And you mentioned, when I met with you a few weeks ago, you mentioned about the transaction that you were involved and how you were able to help your clients in Latin America, I believe it was, and how they were purchasing a commercial property, and you were able to assist them immediately, and they were just thrilled and happy. They wanted to get out. They wanted to get rid of their commercial property wherever they were from, and I think you have a very happy ending there.
Yes. So, I mean, it's happy for everybody. At the end of the day, like, we're in the business because we want to help, like, our clients. And like, for me, like, my happiness is just seeing that my clients are making money, that my clients are happy, like, with the selling of their property or with their acquisition of their new property or whatever means it is. It's just like, I'm happy if they're happy. And especially knowing it's the government and politics is something that we have to follow really closely in this. So I remember when I was doing a deal, there was, I'm not going to mention which country it was, but the country wasn't allowing people to move more than $100,000 at the time to the specific person that I was representing. And I was doing a property where we needed to hold almost $1 million for the deposit. And $1 million, and if they can only move $100,000 at a time, because that is what the bank in the country allowed them to do. They did not understand the space of crypto, and they had no idea what it was. They were unwary about it. But this is a situation where crypto and the trust, as like not only a real estate advisor, but as like an advisor of the entire space of Web3, I'm able to help them with their accounts, with their setup, to be able to put all the funds in there and be able to put the deposits over here and then reconvert it into cash. If the seller doesn't feel comfortable with accepting crypto, there's always a way to be able to convert it into your native currency. So like in situations like that, it's super beneficial, because if not, we would have lost the property if we couldn't send all the funds together at once. And because of crypto, we were able to do that.
And they would probably lose all the funds wherever they're from anyway, eventually.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's a way of getting control. And that's like crypto, it's a free country at the end of the day. There's nobody's telling you how much you can do, how much you can move. You're just independent. And that's the best thing about the industry, is that nobody is micromanaging you or monitoring how much you can spend at once. And I have experienced this like on a personal basis. Like, I just recently bought a property for myself, and I had to go to the bank to be able to issue the wire. Like, I couldn't just do that from the comfort of my home. Or if I would have been traveling, I wouldn't have been able to buy the property. So it's just making things a lot easier. And I feel like with time, eventually enough people are going to experience it where it's going to be the only way that you're going to want to do things.
And they will trust the transactions. They do need to trust the advisor.
Exactly.
You have to feel comfortable. If you don't understand anything, you don't understand much about what crypto is all about, you have to trust the advisor, like you do with any transaction. If I'm purchasing a condo and I'm not sure whether it's a good deal or not, I'm going to reach out to you anyway and ask, do you think it's really worth that much money? Because it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we hire people for everything. We go to a doctor to ask them for their opinion. You have a rash on your body. It's like, what is this? It's like, is it cancer or is it an allergic reaction? You never know. And it's like every single industry is the same. You have to have your advisors, you have to have your consultants, your professionals in this space who will give you their best professional opinion as to what to do to move forward.